Alright, what's up, guys? My favorite top 5, well, I think they do, like, other, like, top 5, top 10, top, whatever number. But anyways, one of my favorites, if not my, yeah, because I really don't be watching too many other, like, top 5-ish type channels and stuff. So, but anyways, Fact Faction has uploaded a video titled 5 Craziest Moments Caught on Bodycam. Yeah, man, besides, like, the videos that I watch, like, the other, like, like, whatever, like, cop can't, look, it's, like, late at night. I was trying to think of a channel name, and, yeah, there was just Police Watch, Code Blue Cam, I think, bro, look, okay, let's, yeah, Law and Crime Network, where's some other ones, yeah, Code Blue Cam, okay, there we go, yeah, it's late at night, I should be asleep right now, but I was like, nah, let me hurry up, get some videos out the way and things. But anyways, yeah, there's even crazier ones than the ones that I've react to, where it's like the full length, video and stuff. So, or the moments from that, like whatever resting moment is going down. So, but no, let's go ahead, check out this video, guys. If you haven't, make sure you go subscribe to Fact Faction for more videos like this. And then that being said, let's see what goes down. Burning bravery.
In October 2021, Officer Matthew Fuss, a 5-year veteran of the Garland Police Department in Northwest Texas, was out on patrol. It was his rookie trainee's first night on the job, and the pair responded to a car accident around 3 a.m. The vehicle was speeding, hit a curb, and flipped over near Forest Lane. Even though there was only one car involved in the crash, the vehicle was on fire, making every minute count.
We just have a major accident. We're on.
First Forest and Marion, are y'all involved in it?
Oh, wow.
Hey, man. Let's drag him. Come on. Buddy. Come on. Help me.
That's crazy.
Grab this one up. Let's go. Hey, we got one more in here. We got one more.
As we can see, the first person found and dragged to safety.
Yeah, nothing's being shown, so YouTube, just relax, chill out, it's like actually sit down and watch the video and see, ain't nothing crazy's going down and stuff.
He was likely thrown
ain't
from
nobody,
the vehicle. Now joined by 22-year veteran officer
like
Chris
blood
Hathaway,
or whatever
Fuss
is
approaches
being
the car.
shown, so
To their horror,
ain't trying to get no guidelines started like, oh, you're showing hey, look, this is just only showing people the dangers of what happens when you going out, whether you drinking, smoking, you driving high, or driving fast in the middle of the night. Don't do this, okay? So I'm warning people.
they discover the driver is still trapped inside. With the fire rapidly progressing, the driver and all the policemen present are now in grave danger. As Officer Fuss said in an interview with NBC News, time was of the essence. I saw that the flames were starting at the back of the vehicle and approaching the passenger side where he was located.
Buddy. Hey. Come on.
Time you just
Buddy,
got,
come on. Get to him.
Yep. Gotta do what you gotta do.
I can't get to him. Huh? I can't get him. Where's he at? He's right here. He's right here.
Gonna have to cut them seatbelts, do something.
Man, come on. Come on, man. Come on. Get you out. Come on. Come on. Come on, man. You see it? Let me see your hand. Give his hand. Give him the hand. Come on, man. Give him the hand. Get out. Give him the hand. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah. I got you.
That was close.
I got you, baby.
The intense heat is starting to frighten Officers Fuss and Hathaway, but they managed to pull the driver through the window
that's
by one of
crazy.
his arms and his hair, undoubtedly saving his life. Both the passenger and the driver were later taken to the hospital, and though their injuries were severe, they were not life-threatening. Their identity and the cause of the crash remain unknown to the public, but the pair are expected to recover fully. The Garland Police Department praised both Fuss and Hathaway, but Fuss believes he was just doing what he was supposed to do. saying it's part of the job when you sign up for this.
Yeah, but it's like, fam, you know, there'd be some people out there where it's like they would see that and they would like, oh my god, like I don't know, or no, they're like, oh, let me record this as it's going down, let me, you know, like not do anything to help. So yeah, it's in this day and age, nah, stuff like that where it's like, okay, like I'm not like wanting to get like the best video I possibly can get. I don't even know why people do stuff like that, because it's like, okay, you're recording something that's traumatizing. That I don't get, you know, like freaking record something that's happy, you know, like record it where these guys is walking out of the hospital and they're good. Don't record them at like right before they're about to die and things. Like, yeah, it's stuff like that I understand. So yeah, that's why I think, yeah, that's why a lot of people are praising him and telling him like, hey, bruh, like, you know, you did good.
It was a moment of instinct.
Come on, man. Come on. Get you out. Come on. Come on.
That's crazy,
Come on.
man.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah. I got you. I got you, baby.
That's crazy. A real cliffhanger.
Around 6 p.m. on Saturday, March 21st, 2020, 4 officers from the North Kent local policing team arrived at an abandoned quarry just off of Pier Road in the town of Northfleet and discovered a man hanging from the edge of a cliff. Since the cliff was roughly 50 feet high and a fall could be deadly, time was crucial. One of the 4 officers remained at the base of the precipice, prepared to provide first aid, while the other 3 scrambled to the top, hoping to pull the man to safety.
It's like, bro, what is you doing up there? Why is an area like that like not blocked off?
I've got a belt. Hold on.
You can do this, mate. Come on, we can help.
Right.
An area like that should be blocked off. There should be no reason to have that area like where the public can access it.
Put your arm through it. Put your arm through. You get a grip with your feet.
Quickly realizing that their arms would not be enough to drag the man off the face of the cliff, the officers ingeniously linked their uniform belts together, forming a kind of
smart
makeshift harness. Though this
Tell
helped
you,
stabilize
there's some people out there where it's like they be thinking
the man's position, it was still not enough to haul him upwards. With the man rightfully terrified, 2 of the officers continued to encourage him with cries of,
Hold on, mate.
while the 3rd ran to a nearby residence and obtained a length of rope.
Grip on this now. Put your arm round it. Put your arm round it. That's the one. Good lad. Good lad.
You get him off the rope.
there you go.
Keep going, don't
Keep going. Come on, mate.
Someone get hold of me. Someone get hold of me.
Got you.
Yeah, I'm like, after this area should definitely be blocked off to the public.
Keep coming.
Come on.
It's like only reason why you should be there is if you're
The
doing
rope
some
was
form of.
thankfully enough to transfer the man to safety, just
That's
as the
good.
Kent Fire and Rescue Services arrived to provide medical assistance. The 3 police officers were nominated for the National Police Bravery Awards in 2021,
Rightfully
which takes
deserved.
place every year, recognizing heroic police action from around England and Wales. Though not much else is known about the man they rescued, he received medical aid at the scene, and we certainly hope he's now fully recovered.
Yeah.
Their resourcefulness and ability to maintain their composure during a stressful situation saved this man's life. As Kent
That's
Police
crazy.
Federation Chairman Neil Menney said in an interview, this was bravery, this was ingenuity, this was basically really great dynamic and heroic police work.
That's facts. That is facts.
Keep going,
Keep going. Come on, mate.
Someone get hold of me. Someone get hold of
Got
me.
you.
Cause yeah, the situation like that, like
keep coming.
even like what they were saying in the last one, where it's like as the minutes is going by, like time is getting more and more crucial. So it's like you gotta hurry up and be fast about stuff like this. Like this is like one of those things you can't really be patient on it. Like no, you got. I mean, yeah, it's like just don't rush it to the point where it's like you mess up and now your life is in danger. But like rush it enough to where it's like okay, we can hurry up, get to this guy in time, and save his life.
Put your hand.
Come in. Keep coming.
Come on. Come on.
Well done. You're safe, mate.
Some crazy stuff, man.
In July of 2021, Two officers with the San Diego County Sheriff's Department in California had a rather alarming day on the job. Corporal Scott Crane and his trainee, Deputy David Fivey, responded to a trespassing call at a mortuary in San Marcos, California.
I know, I was all like, yeah, this has to be like some like maps type thing, and there's like, yeah, Google Earth, because I was like, why does it look like that? I was like, why everything don't look right? And then I was like, got to looking at the cars, and then yeah, saw that Google Earth, and I'm like, yeah, 100% has to be that, because I'm like, nah, this is like Earth if you buy it from wish.com. This ain't the Earth that we living on.
A quiet suburb to the north of San Diego. While processing the suspect's vehicle, the pair stumbled upon a white powdery material.
Oh, I think I remember this.
Okay. Copy that.
I think I remember this.
Wanna do
It was,
it on
I
the
think
hood or on the-
he just, so this is why, look, any forms of drugs whatsoever, do not trust it. If it's like unidentified, you see it somewhere, you're like, oh, look at that. And yeah, just don't fool with it. If you get it, throw it away, do whatever, dispose of it of some sorts. But I think this is that video.
The trunk. Okay.
92.4 April Boulevard, Stage. Any worse for further?
I think it was fentanyl.
Probably. Is it just evolved, and we found dope, and then there's a BB gun, and then the guy came out, and I guess the guy attempted to burg this place. So we're finishing up here. We're waiting for a tow, and then Galvan's at the hospital sitting on him.
After taking the powder to the back of their police cruiser, 5E begins to test the substance to see if it was some kind of drug. When the results come back positive for fentanyl,
Yep.
Crane advises 5E to step back, but it was already too late.
Yeah, because even like smelling it can be deadly. Because they say, I be like, look, I be watching the news a lot, and it's something where you see, especially like out here in Washington, like they talk on fentanyl a lot. So anyways, but yeah, like you can, it's like smell it, and yeah, then you're already like ODing and stuff. So yeah, it's, you know, fentanyl ain't no joke, man. It's like I hear it like you could take like a small, like not even a pill, smaller than a pill, bruh, smaller than a pill. Like I'm trying to think of something that I could show you that is like, you know, okay. So like how it's like these like ibuprofen, because I was like having like chest pains and stuff, but it's smaller than these. Like no, it's seriously, it's insane. How like the fentanyl, like it can do a lot of damage to people and stuff. But anyways,
Want your face close to that. Yeah. That stuff's no joke, dude. It's super dangerous.
yup. That's scary, man.
Paul 6, start me 1141 for my partner. You alright, dude?
As 5E recounts, I remember just not feeling right in that fallback, and I don't remember anything after that. Fentanyl is a synthetic drug that can be downright deadly, so
Yep.
5E's reaction prompted a feeling of urgency in his superior officer.
Paul 6, code cover. Hey, dude. Wake up. Hey, buddy.
Remember those for 91 Pulse 6?
That Narcan.
Yes, code cover.
Code cover for 91 Pulse 6, you tell me.
Narcan, I'm like, that Narcan needs to just be like a thing, because yeah, you never really know. And so yeah, Narcan needs to just be something that's like just given out at, people shouldn't do drugs anyways, but it's, you know, it's just, yeah, you got people out there where it's like they're just too far gone. So it's like, hopefully there's just some sort of guidance in life where it gets them away from that and things. But yeah, Narcan should just be something that's like, I'm pretty sure there might be a place where it kind of, you know, they give it out and things, but if not, it should be a thing that's given out.
Paul 6, I need 1141, code 3.
Come for. Unit for 435,
Hey, buddy. Just breathe, buddy. Breathe. 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 It's alright. Breathe. Breathe. Breathe.
That's
Breathe,
scary,
breathe,
man.
breathe. Okay. It's alright. It's alright, buddy. You're okay. Breathe, 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 breathe. It's okay. I got you. I got you. Breathe, breathe.
916 confirming at 435 FTOB.
Damn, that's crazy.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's like I think I remember hearing that from somewhere. It's like, you know, roll them on their side, so I don't think they like
Give me
don't
the air. I
choke
need,
or something.
Narcan. I've already administered 2.
There you go. If your breathing feels better on your side, we can roll you back over, okay?
Do you think it was a dope, or do you think you were having heat exhaustion?
No, it was good. Just got lightheaded and
111, FD97 attached, engine
I like-
141.
Where's the material?
It's in the trunk. It's in that clear plastic bag right there. Yeah. It tested positive for fentanyl.
His pulse is good, and
I don't have any.
hey man, your pulse feels great, all right?
it's good.
Good, normal rhythm.
Clear ET.
It's like after something like that, I'm like, man, I'm going home. I'm like, nah, bro. I just want to go home. I want to be around family, friends, freaking. Yeah, that's a scary situation, you know. That's why it trips me out, like how much I hear about fentanyl, and you know, it's something where I just, you know, hope that people out there, they find the guidance that they need to bring them away from that stuff. But yeah, man, it's insane.
Although his superior acts quickly, administering the drug Narcan, which can offset the effects of a fentanyl overdose, 5E's condition doesn't appear to improve. He received 4 doses of Narcan in total, 2 given to him by Crane, and 2 given to him by
this might not
paramedics
be
once
the.
they
There was
arrived.
another one. I don't know if it was this one or if it was another one, but I do remember it was something like this where a cop, he got like close to some fentanyl, and he started apologizing. So I don't know if they had took that part out or if it was like a different video and things. But either way, I'm like, man, that's crazy.
The experience was quite scary for Crane, who noted that 5E continued to fare poorly, ODing all the way to the hospital. Even though fentanyl can be extremely dangerous, medical experts have questioned whether or not 5E's dramatic reaction to the drug was truly an overdose. Dr. Ryan Marino, the medical director of toxicology and addiction medicine at University Hospitals in Cleveland, Ohio, told the New York Times, the only way to overdose on fentanyl is from injecting, snorting, or some other way of ingesting it. You cannot overdose from secondhand contact.
Like,
Experts cite 5E's reaction as inconsistent with someone who has overdosed. For example, his lack of response to the Narcan indicates that there were no opioids in his system. Naloxone, the active ingredient in Narcan, quickly reestablishes breathing in an overdose victim, but will not affect others. Additionally, 5E also has a history of fainting spells, and in the footage, he can be heard telling one of the paramedics that this was the 6th or 7th time he had hit his head. The drugs found at the scene were later confirmed to be both fentanyl and methamphetamine, but 5E was never given a toxicology report to see if he had indeed ingested the drug. Though the episode captured on Crane's Bodycam was frightening for both men to experience, it appears unlikely that it was a real fentanyl overdose. As a result, public
either way, I'm like, bro, I don't trust it. I'm like, okay, then it's like, all right, so somebody else goes out there and they be like, oh, okay, well then, yeah, they're like, oh no, I think this is fentanyl, let me sniff. They sniff it, and then they end up, oh ding, like following some. So my thing is this: I don't put nothing past anything, and I'm like, I don't trust it. I still don't trust it. I still gonna tell people, I'm like, by sniffing it, being near it, being in the same like area, I'm like, no, don't fool with it.
Price sharply criticized the San Diego Sheriff's Department for releasing the video and fear-mongering, arguing that this kind of content would make people, especially first responders, fearful of fentanyl and less likely to help out a person who has overdosed. A few
I
months
I would wear a mask like if I know and stuff, but yeah, that's that's something where I'm like, yeah, I think that would be the best thing to do. I think most like medical personnel, if not, then yeah, I maybe, I don't know, but
After the incident, the sheriff's second in command, Under Sheriff Kelly Martinez, apologized for the video and said it would be removed from the department's social media. To date, it is still there and has garnered over 5 million views.
wow. Cold-hearted confession.
On the night of February 13th, 2021, police were called to an elderly couple's home in the small coastal village of Barrow in the United Kingdom. The responding officers were met by 66-year-old Penelope Jackson, who, clad only in her pajamas, proceeded to calmly confess to stabbing her husband of 24 years, 78-year-old David Jackson.
He's on the kitchen floor.
Okay, at this moment in time, okay, if you just listen to my colleague, under arrest suspicion of attempt murder, mate.
Under arrest with suspicion of attempt murder. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence.
Hopefully
You
it's
do not mention when
attempted.
questioned anything you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
I'll go in and see what they do. Yeah. Could I get my coat? Just bear with me 2 seconds. In there.
I'm like, ma'am, no, you ain't get. It ain't like you think you gonna bring that coat with you to prison? No.
All right.
Just get them.
That's
I
crazy.
want to go in. All right. No,
That's crazy how people go out and commit crimes and then they just be all calm, like, and normal about it. They just, oh, yeah, it's whatever. Yeah, I just took over the whole world. Yeah, it's no big deal. Can I get like a blanket or something to cover? It's like, fam, you just tried to start a world domination tour. Like, no, you cannot. You can't get nothing.
Can someone just stay with Devon while I go
I guess there's just cops out there where they much more nicer than I am. I'm like, cause yeah, they go out and they do some crazy crime like this where you done killed your significant other, and they're probably ain't even. It is over probably something dumb too, but and it's just all reasons though. But yeah, it's one of those things where I'm like, I would be like, no, it's like you wasn't thinking about that whoever you just killed, so why should I think about you being warm or cold? It's
There's nothing nasty, and I'm certainly not. My coat's in the.
Yeah, just wait
it's a
2
bit
seconds.
hot.
All right, you okay?
I'm like, yeah, you is not getting no coat.
With any luck, you'll be too late.
This woman is crazy.
Well, I'm called Penny, but Penelope Jackson.
You do live it.
Yes. Can I get my coat?
We'll get you a
Right,
coat.
get the ambulance in. Pronto, we need
Oh,
CPR.
don't. No, please don't.
She appears almost gleeful with her predicament, willfully admitting that she stabbed him and was indeed trying to kill him. When one of the officers notes that an ambulance should be called to attempt to revive David, Penelope notes sourly.
We need
Oh,
CPR.
don't. No.
She
please
is
don't.
crazy.
Yeah, we need the
I should
ambulance
have
in.
stabbed him a bit more.
We've got CPR being done at the moment.
He's an aggressive bully and nasty, and I.
Okay, leave him. I'm saying, like, if I got somebody in my life where it's like they being like aggressive and they bullying me and things, I ain't gonna be around them, but I'm not gonna kill them. Like, this woman is crazy.
And when he said you wouldn't do it, I did it twice more.
What colour's your
go
coat?
in the front,
Yeah.
grey wardrobe.
Okay, it might be a while, alright, but I'll try and get. There's obviously a lot going on.
People don't be thinking of stuff like that where it's like, oh, because, like, if you put her in his shoes where you're doing something to somebody and then they take your life for it or they're trying to take your life, she gonna feel a certain way about that. So despite whatever that person is doing, it ain't worth it.
Though she was initially arrested on a charge of attempted murder, by the time Penelope arrives at the police station, David has died.
That's crazy.
All right, Penny. I'm further arresting you for murder.
Good.
I've already cautioned you, so
That
the necessities for your arrest is for an prompt and effective
She
investigation.
definitely got mental issues.
And stop further harm.
Sorry, that one's a bit tight.
So
This
Penny,
one's-
We're gonna
we're going to move them to the rear in a minute.
Yeah, she
I'm
100%.
very sorry for being a nuisance.
Just got to take a temperature, okay?
No, you're just the
During
murderer.
her trial in October of 2021, David was painted as an abusive husband who Penelope could simply no longer stand. On the night in question, the couple were celebrating David's birthday.
The thing is this. I feel like that it don't, you should not be abusive to your significant other under any circumstances. It's like, it's just, you should always have respect for your significant other. But my thing is that I don't really believe her that he was, because when you see situations like that, like she comes up all out the house like just calm, normal and things. I feel like in a situation like that, you're gonna come up out of the house crying, you're gonna come up out of the house sad. Like, I just, you know, did this one thing, and I was like, okay, and it's like, I'm upset. I'm upset they had to lead down to this point and things. Like, yeah, he's trying to take your life, then you protect your life. If this man ain't did nothing to you, and he's just using his words, fam, leave him. That stuff like that, I don't get it. Like, you know, I get that, you know, that there's people in this world where it's like you have all this love for them and it's hard to like let them go. But at times, like, if you feel nothing but pain in your heart when you're around this person, fam, that's literally the best thing that you can do, is leave them, go your separate ways. Yeah, it's, you know, I know people will be like, oh, it's easier said than done, but I'm all like, it can be done. I'm like that's the key word in there. It can be done. Okay, so
with a fancy dinner. When Penelope served Bubble and Squeak, a dish comprised mostly of potatoes and cabbage, David was reportedly quite irritated by her choice. Bubble and Squeak is considered to be more of a simple meal that likely didn't match the expensive lobster, steak, and champagne they were also consuming. The pair's daughter and son-in-law witnessed their fight over Zoom and were not surprised by the squabbling. As their daughter said, "I rolled my eyes and thought they were just being silly." Unfortunately, after the Zoom call concluded, David and Penelope continued to argue. When Penelope threatened to harm herself with a knife, she says he called her pathetic, causing her to stab him multiple times. Statements from several relatives during her trial.
She got mental issues. I know people are like, oh, you shouldn't say that about a person. No, she's crazy. If I'm offending anybody out there, so be it. But it's like, you're stabbing this man because he don't like your food. Then it's like, okay, then tell him to go. See, that's the thing where it's like, you go out and you do, and rather than just standing up for yourself, I'm like, yeah, you could tell she's somebody where it's like she hasn't done that too many times in her life. But it's like, no, somebody, if I'm getting into it with my significant other, she don't like my cooking, I'm like, okay, well, fam, you could go and make yourself something else to eat. But I'm gonna be sitting here eating my food because I threw down, all right? I made me something good to eat. I like it, so I'm like, if you don't like it, then hey, fam, that's on you. I'm like, here's $20, go get you a Happy Meal and a couple of burgers at McDonald's. But I'm like, I'm saying I don't know what else you want from me and things. So, but yeah, it's something where I'm like, oh, now I gotta take your life because you don't like my food, like, or I'm gonna harm myself. Well, no, I'm gonna harm you. Yeah, she got mental issues. She shouldn't have been married or in a relationship, husband, none of that. She shouldn't have had none of that in the first place.
Corroborate Penelope's claims that she was emotionally and physically abused throughout their marriage, and the authorities were previously called to the home due to David's violent behavior. However, there were conflicting statements that painted Penelope as a loud character who enjoyed baiting people and making them uncomfortable. Ultimately, in October of 2021, she was found guilty of murder and sentenced to at least 18 years in prison. The judge, Martin Picton, stated at her sentencing, "There were no doubt tensions in the marriage, points of friction the lockdown will have accentuated, but I'm quite sure he was nothing like the person you claimed." Public opinion on the matter remains somewhat divided. Was Penelope Jackson a victim of abuse, or was it the other way around? Either way, we'll never...
It's just, the thing is this, I'm like, yeah, I get it, like, just overall being that type of significant other where you just ain't got no respect for your significant other. Excuse me. Yeah, that's like, that type of stuff, that ain't cool, man. And, it's like, yeah, if a person leaves you, my thing is this. Don't kill them, but yeah, obviously, like, punch them in the face or something and let them know, like, hey, I'm about that life. I will go off on you. Don't try me. Not a man to a woman, but yeah, if a woman to, if a man, if you out here getting abused by your woman, whoever, and things, leave. Okay, that's literally the best thing that man can do. But a woman, yeah, if he, and I know people are like, oh, equal. No, cut that, okay? There ain't nothing equal about that, all right? So, but anyways, like, yeah, if you fighting for your life, like, if it's on some stuff where it's like she's literally trying to kill you, then okay, defend yourself. But if not, and all she just does is slaps you across the face, and then you feel like, no, now I gotta go and get her down and start, yeah, no, that, it don't work like that. So I ain't even trying to hear no equal whatever. You save that for down, like, yeah, if you wonder why you're not in a relationship, because of the way you're thinking. So, but anyways, it's like, yeah, like, obviously stand up for yourself regardless of who you are, but it's don't go out like this, Because I'm like, yeah, people might be thinking, oh, well, I just only get 18 years. I could do 18 years. Yeah, no, there's people out there that got life behind stuff like this. Or they off up in an insane asylum and stuff for the rest of their life. Yeah, it's like there ain't no way of going out like this.
Never know for sure.
All right, Penny. I'm further arresting you for murder.
Oh, good.
Yeah, she's crazy.
During a peaceful summer day in Louisville, Kentucky on July 2nd, 2021, Prentice Weatherford was enjoying some time on his porch. His neighbor's 6-year-old daughter was playing in the front yard.
I'm about to say, I was like, I know. Who is abducting him? I'm not, bro.
Soaking up some of the summer heat as well. Suddenly, the serenity was broken as a red Dodge Challenger pulled up abruptly in front of his neighbor's home. A middle-aged man emerged from the vehicle, snatched the young girl, and sped away. Weatherford was alarmed and immediately jumped in his car to follow the Dodge while calling the police.
I grabbed her by the collar, slung her around, and threw the bike. I never thought that I'd be, a witness to something like that.
Weatherford was able to relay a partial plate to the officers, and thanks to his quick thinking, Louisville police were able to locate the vehicle within 30 minutes of the kidnapping.
That's good. Right, man, it's crazy.
See your hands.
Okay, what's your exact location?
Hands. Put your hands in the air.
Once the car is pulled over, Sergeant Joe Keeling approaches on the driver's side, and Officer Jason Burba moves towards the passenger side.
Turn around and back towards me.
Back towards me.
Keep walking back. Keep walking back. Get on your knees. Get on your knees. Stay right there.
One more in the car.
It's like, man, you're crazy.
One more in the car.
Dude, people
One
more.
more subject in the car.
Open the passenger door. Open the passenger door. Driver or passenger? Hello.
It's like it's a kid.
It's okay.
Open up the passenger door. I'm like, yeah, the other person. I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, fam, they said it was an abduction. There's gonna be 2 people in the car. That means the person that did the kidnapping and then the kid. That cop. I'm like, fam. Girl already scared. Then it's like you out here holding a gun. I'm like, bro, come on now.
Robbie Wilt emerges from the car without any trouble, leaving the girl inside. Moving rapidly, Burba rescues the young child from the vehicle just before Keeling arrests Wilt a few feet away from his car. Wilt told authorities that he knew what he had done was wrong, and he had been on his way back to the child's house to return her when the police arrested him. Whether this is true or not remains to be seen, but Wilt, who had no criminal history aside from some minor drug charges, was indicted on 1 count of kidnapping a minor and held on $1 million bail. He pled not guilty, and as far as we know, he's languishing in the Louisville Metro Department of Corrections awaiting trial. As for the girl, she was physically unharmed in the altercation and quickly returned to her family. Even though most kidnappings aren't like this one here, Louisville PD spokeswoman Beth Roth cautioned her community, saying, "More commonly, we see custodial issues as kidnappings. Stranger danger is real. It is important to talk to your kids about any adult who tries a ruse to lure them to their vehicles or away from public view."
Yeah, that's facts.
Come on.
What did you think of these body cam moments? Which topics would you like to see covered next? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching.
Yeah, that one with that old woman, I think that was probably by far the craziest, because she was wrong one. But yeah, she was just way too happy about killing her husband. And I'm like, that's weird, and that's a little weird to me. So, but no, that was a pretty crazy video. Nah, man. Yeah, guys, if you haven't, make sure you go subscribe to Fact Faction for more videos like this. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next video, and peace.